The Battle for Liberation. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the strength of the Filipino people were struggling to fight for independence between the two empires, the United States and Spain. Over 300 years of colonization by Spain, the Filipino people decided to declare independence to decolonize themselves against Spain. However, the U.S. seeks to manifest their destiny after defeating Spain at Cuba in the Spanish-American War. In December 10, 1898, the Treaty of Paris ended the Spanish-American War and allowed the United States to purchase the Philippines from Spain for $20 million. The aftermath of the Filipino-American War marked the beginning of a nearly 50-year period of the U.S. involvement in the Philippines. U.S. President William McKinley believed the Filipino people would be unable to govern themselves and would be better off as an American-controlled protectorate or colony. The Filipino people engaged themselves in a struggle for freedom against the United States. American imperialism was viewed as much like that as the former Spanish Empire. Catholic ideas continued to inform beliefs throughout Filipino society, such as the sanctity of life and respect for hierarchy. Mass migrations began as Filipinos became U.S. nationals and were given the opportunity to live legally in the U.S. under the protection of its law. Growing up as a Filipino American has also shown a lot of significant difference towards an experience as a native-blooded Filipino in the Philippines. Although I've grown up in a full Filipino household and still maintaining and celebrating our own culture, and also as being raised in America, we are still forced to live up towards those American colonized standards. It could also show the effects of both the Spanish and American empires at the time, as Spanish conquistadors pushed Christianity and converted numerous Filipinos into their religion, and American colonization referred to the degradation of natural resources and setting an urban style of living as the new norm. Most of Filipino culture today is intertwined with the teachings of the Catholic Church. Even as when the United States granted independence towards the Philippines in 1946, the impacts and effects from both Spanish and American colonial empires have a lot of ways of influencing Filipino culture throughout history.